Welcome to Tech Talk with Al. I'm Samantha, and here's Alan, and I know we've been on a hiatus a little bit lately for Tech Talk with Al, but we are back and ready to go with a lot more product reviews. So what do we have today, Alan? What are we going to go over?
Well, let me ask you this. What's your favorite Transformer from the movie?
I would have to say my favorite Transformer is definitely Bumblebee.
Bumblebee?
Yeah.
Well, my favorite Transformer is this, the Asus Transformer. It's a tablet, kind of like your iPad, that does pretty much the same things. You've got a camera up front to do video calling. You got a camera in the back to take pictures, even though I can't imagine anybody really holding this up to take pictures. You've got your power button and your volume rocker on the left. You've got your HDMI and a micro SD card slot here. So it's pretty much a full-fledged tablet that lets you do a lot of functionality.
That sounds great, but I still like Bumblebee.
Bumblebee schmumblebee. With this, you're going to pretty much be able to do emails, web surfing, YouTube videos. You're going to be able to do some work from personal business work because it does have a built-in Office program on it. It's not Microsoft Office, but it lets you open Word and Excel and PowerPoint presentations. You're also going to be able to obviously play some great games because it's got a really good processor in it. So it's kind of it's almost kind of like a netbook but tablet form.
Very cool. What are some of the different features that this product actually has?
It's pretty much your standard tablet. It has the the power switches on the left side. You have a rocker switch for the volume. You've got on the right side a HDMI out, so you can hook this up to your television if you want to watch videos on it. It has a microphone here so that you can also use it as kind of a Skype or a Kick to make your video calling. It has a combined microphone headphone port, so you can hook up the type of headphones that have the mic built into it here and use it. Okay. On the bottom, it's got the connector here where you obviously plug this in to charge it. It also has two other little slits here that I'm going to talk about in a second. It does, we were talking about conference calling, it does have a front-facing camera as well as the back camera. One of the coolest features of this is that you can buy a keyboard attachment for it. It's right here. And the reason they call this a Transformer is because you can transform this into a notebook.
I like that. That is very, very cool. And it's light. It's not too heavy, very portable, very neat. So it's almost like just like a mini netbook, or kind of appears like a mini laptop.
Exactly. It's I would say it's closer to being, like you said, a netbook. It has a touchpad on the netbook here that you can use for a mouse. It's got the two left, right mouse buttons. But the other nice thing about the base is that there are USB ports, so you can actually, now with the new Android update 3.1 for Honeycomb, you can actually do hosted USB devices here. There's a port here, there's another port on this side here. They're hidden by little metallic drawers that are kind of hard to get open, but they're there. This also has an SD card slot on it as well as the top, so you can put two different SD cards in it at once, so you'll be able to get a lot of storage out of it. Mm-hmm. And the really, really nice thing is, if you buy both of these and have them like this, there's a battery in the keyboard by itself that charges the tablet. So between the 9 hours you're going to get with the tablet and the 7 you get from the keyboard, you've got like 16 hours worth of computing time with one charge. So it's really great design that they have there.
That is great, because I know with my laptop, I definitely do not get that time frame whatsoever.
Yeah, this is built to sip power, while a lot of laptops are meant to devour power. So it's a great device.
Very cool. Well, Alan, this seems like an amazing product, I gotta tell you, and I really do want one of these guys. But does it really do everything that it says it's going to do? How great does this product really work?
Well, first of all, from the touchscreen standpoint, the touchscreen is wonderful. It's a great image on it, responds to touches very well. You don't have to hit it too hard, responds well. We find that the speed-wise, it's extremely fast. It's got a Tegra processor in it, so it's a dual core, runs everything really fast. Applications open in a snap. And when you dock it, the touchpad brings up a mouse. I don't know if you guys can see that up close, but there's a mouse here. The mouse pad, very responsive. It's got a left and right mouse button that are also very responsive. So it functions extremely well. It's running Android 3.1 with the new update that just came out. So it's running Honeycomb. The update seems to fix a few issues that were with this tablet when it first came out, as far as reliability with the touchpad and the mice buttons, but it works well. I mean, try it out here. You'll be able to see, like, if you use the mouse pad there and maybe just click on the app, you'll see it functions very smooth. It's just like using a mouse trackpad on a laptop. It's very smooth.
Yeah, it is, and it does it really fast, actually.
It's very fast. It's got the dual-core Tegra processor, and it's an entirely different feel. I mean, a lot of us have Android phones. I know you have one too. So just comparing the speed from this to my phone, and I have an Evo 4G, it's night and day. This thing is really fast.
So you mentioned that you are going to get a lot of battery life out of this product. How long does it take to charge it?
Charging is fairly quick, surprisingly. It took about an hour and a half to charge the tablet from 0 to full, and the bottom keyboard took about the same amount of time. One thing I noticed is that the battery charger, the adapter gets really hot, so it's charging fairly quick. It felt hotter than other adapters I felt when it's charging, but it charges pretty quick. And like I said, the other great thing is once you charge the base, you pop the tablet into the base will charge the tablet if it's dead. So it's a really nice feature.
This does seem like a really great product, and I know that these are separate pieces, but what do you get with each of them when you purchase them?
When you get the tablet, I'm going to go ahead and undock it so you can see how easy it is. When you get the tablet, obviously you get the tablet, surprise, and you also get the adapter, and you also get the USB cable. That's all there really is in the package. When you get the keyboard, you only get the keyboard, which I kind of wish they had thrown in a second adapter with the keyboard, but I guess you got one. I guess they figured that's enough, but that's what you really get. A lot of people want to know how this compares to the iPad, because that's the king of tablets right now. And I think from a value standpoint, this is clearly a much better value. You're going to get more bang out of this. You're going to have more expansion space. You're going to be able to turn it into a laptop, carry it with you, all for $399. That's how much the tablet itself costs in the 16 gig for. 32 gig tablet is $499. Now, if you compare those prices to the iPad, it's already $100 cheaper than the lowest iPad. So it's a big value. I mean, the keyboard part is $150. So if you spend $400 for the 16 gig model and buy the keyboard, that's $550, which is still just slightly above the lowest priced iPad, but you're going to get a lot more value out of having a keyboard with the tablet.
So I know that they are different, the iPad too, and obviously the Asus, but what do you think differentiates them?
Well, the one thing that the iPads do have, and I didn't mention this earlier, is that there is no 3G or 4G available model of the Transformer yet. So if you're looking to have internet service on this, no matter wherever you take it, you won't have that. You'll have to use a hotspot. But the iPads obviously do have 3G models that at least you can sign up with AT&T and get coverage. That's something this doesn't have yet. It's supposed to be released. They're going to release new models that have that built in, but right now it doesn't.
So does there happen to be any other products that compare to this right now?
Right now there are lots of tablets out there. We touched on the iPad already. The Galaxy Tab by Samsung has been out for a while. That's a 7-inch tablet, while this is a 10-inch. There's also the new Galaxy Tab, which is a 10-inch, which just came out recently. So Acer has a tablet. So they're all starting to make their tablets. There's a lot of compatibility out there, but the one thing you're going to find, no matter what you look at, is that this Asus tablet is cheaper than all of them. It's $399 at the lowest price. The Samsung new tablet is $499, comparable with the iPad. So you're going to find that this is really going to be the lowest priced tablet, and it's got all the features that the other tablets have.
So Alan, we went over many different things about this product, a little bit of the overview, you explained how much it costs, some of the cool features. What do you actually rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 and how good of a product this is? Do you think there's anything they could do a little bit better?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably rate this at an 8, 8.5. It's really a a great product. I've used the other tablets. I've used the iPad. I've used the iPad 2. I've used the Acer tablet. I've used the Galaxy Tab. And from what I've used, from a form factor, from just the usability and speed factor, and the value of what you get, this is really, to me, the best tablet you can buy right now, as long as you don't need 3G. If you need 3G, then obviously you got to look at the iPad or the Samsung Galaxy Tab, or the Zoom. I didn't mention the Zoom, but the Zoom has had some issues, so I don't even really consider that a real contender at this point. But I would really like this product. I mean, if you're looking for a tablet, I suggest you look really hard at the Asus Transformer.
I definitely agree. I do think this is a great product that we have here, and I for sure want one of these guys instead of Bumblebee.
Well, I tell you what, for all your hard work here at Tech Talk with Al, we're going to give you a Transformer.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Ravage.
No, that's not the kind of Transformer I'm looking for. I want
It's more
this.
than meets the
I
eye.
want the Asus. No, I don't like this thing. I want the Asus.
Here, let me show you one more feature.
What?
So long, suckers.
Alan! Well, I guess that's all the time we have for Tech Talk with Al today. Join us next time.